In this video, we will explore the personality traits of Enneagram Type 7. We will be able to understand people with this type of personality, why they behave the way they do, what their cognitive emotional strategy is, and it can help you to determine if this is your predominant personality type. As we have seen, the Enneagram is a tool that teaches 9 cognitive emotional personality strategies, each aimed at fulfilling one of 9 basic needs. Each of us has one dominant type, but in reality, we could all develop the positive aspects of each type. What Type 7s teach us is that seeking stimulation in a balanced, healthy, and harmonious way is very positive. It makes them creative, allows them to live experiences, discover the world, stay curious, and have fun. The basic need of Enneagram Type 7 is the search for stimulation, and their cognitive emotional strategy revolves around seeking that stimulation to achieve a state of excitement. They want to feel alive, good, and avoid suffering, and to achieve this, they seek out activities like eating well, traveling, and experiencing new things. It's about keeping the mind stimulated and being in constant motion. Many 7s are hyperactive. They start one thing, then move on to another. They begin something on the computer, leave it, and then start cooking. Later they go play soccer, talk to friends. It's a constant switch and jump between activities. The balanced 7 is joyful, enthusiastic, fun, and endearing. Being with a 7 is a blast. You have an amazing time. They're great storytellers. It's hard to get bored with a 7. They are highly stimulating and can improve any party or gathering. They lift the mood, tell jokes, and boost the energy of the group. Many 7s enjoy researching and learning a little bit about everything. They're very curious and love to explore new places. They are highly intelligent, with quick and agile minds that easily find many things to do. They often have great intellectual capacity and are quick to grasp new ideas. Many 7s enjoy staying informed and knowing a lot, like generalists. We could say that the 5 is more of a specialist, as their emotional detachment allows them to concentrate more deeply and dive into subjects. In contrast, the 7 tends to be more of a generalist. They enjoy sampling, learning a bit of everything, and knowing a little about many things. They can become interested in everything: politics, economics, science, the arts, video games, computers, sports, or entrepreneurship. They are constantly learning and discovering new things, renewing ideas. This keeps them feeling alive, active, and energetic, which is exactly how 7s want to feel. It's a form of stimulation that is very mental, with a constant flow of changing ideas. They are often spontaneous, love to laugh, and joke around. Many are quick-witted, humorous, with a great command of words, speaking rapidly and with strong rhetorical skills. They are people who constantly renew themselves. They are very lively, joyful, smiling, and have a playful, almost Peter Pan vibe. Many Enneagram authors describe them as the Peter Pan type, the child who never grows up, embodying the man or woman who keeps their inner child alive and shows it constantly. Archetypal professions and sectors for Type 7s include comedians, clowns, entertainers, chefs, bartenders, tour guides, skydivers, surfers, as well as tourism, laughter therapy, travel agencies, pharmaceuticals, parties, nightclubs, entertainment, alcohol, tobacco, drugs, gastronomy, catering, and extreme sports. They want to be seen by others as happy, positive, and joyful people who fully enjoy life. It's quite easy to identify 7s because they often exhibit a certain anxiety. They are restless, hyperactive, and have difficulty maintaining focus. The problem for a Type 7 arises when they become obsessed with the search for stimulation, and this excessive pursuit turns into anxiety. It manifests as a fear of the future, a fear of not being stimulated, of not enjoying something, or of feeling empty. Trapped in their ego, when they live immersed in the dungeons of their unconsciousness and ignorance, distanced from their true self, lacking awareness, the unbalanced type 7 experience a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. They can't stand confronting existential voids. Often, they develop a fun, cheerful, and positive personality, using humor as a defense mechanism. They don't listen to others because they don't listen to themselves. They tend to be hyperactive and hedonistic, becoming obsessed with seeking short-term pleasure as a way to bury their chronic boredom. They live in the future, are very scattered, and find it hard to be present and concentrate. They're experts at avoiding pain and patching up discomfort through noise, addiction, plans, escapism, or entertainment. They always want more and never feel completely satisfied. Their main flaw is gluttony, which leads them to insatiably seek gratifying and pleasurable experiences to patch up their pain and escape from their inner emptiness. They flee from boredom and dissatisfaction. This attempt to fill the gaps of emptiness often makes them feel lost because they try many things without knowing exactly what they want. They struggle to see the long term. If you ask them where they see themselves in 10 years, many 7s just blink, not knowing, not even considering it, and often don't want to know. This is because they might come up with new plans along the way. They tend to plan for the short term and have difficulty planning for the long term. Whether they'll live in the same city, keep the same job, it's hard for them to say. They like keeping options and opportunities open. Many struggle with a lack of direction. They desire many things but aren't sure what they truly want. Some may even exhibit symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Many get bored in groups, feeling trapped, and they flee from boredom, routines, and anything that feels repetitive. They seek novelty and new experiences. On the flip side, this can lead to dispersion and lack of control, even spiraling into paranoia, as they jump from one thing to another, like weather vanes in the direction of the wind. This constant fluctuation can unbalance them. Suddenly, they might make a major life change, a career shift, or a change in relationships. When changes happen gradually, they tend to be more successful, but sudden, abrupt changes, sometimes accompanied by a lack of responsibility, don't make them feel good. These decisions can lead to guilt, and even discomfort, especially if they feel they've let others down. They often find themselves in dilemmas about the responsibility of meeting others' expectations, living a formal life for the sake of family and their surroundings. They live in the contradiction of, I have to be responsible and not let my loved ones down, because emotionally, they want to stay connected with them. Yet, on the other hand, they long for stimulation, change, and novelty. 7s often struggle with managing a normal life while maintaining novelty and stimulation. Finding a balance is key to their success in personal development. Practices to reconnect with their true self and balance their lives include meditation and introspection, reading, journaling, spending time in nature, and engaging in activities that promote mindfulness and presence. These practices help them slow down, focus inward, and find a deeper sense of fulfillment beyond constant stimulation. Let's look at the instincts. The 7 self-preservation is the most different from other 7s. It doesn't seem as 7 and, in fact, sometimes appears more like a 5. This subtype tends to be more reserved, focused on security, and less outwardly exuberant compared to other 7s. While typical 7s are known for their outgoing, spontaneous nature, the self-preservation 7 is more concerned with stability and avoiding discomfort, which can make them seem more introverted or even analytical at times, like a 5. They may appear serious, distant, and cautious when getting to know people. However, once the self-preservation 7 gains trust, that joy emerges, and they become funny and friendly. So, at first impression, the self-preservation may 7th not seem like a 7, but as you get to know them, you can see it. Self-preservation 7s love doing things at home, like manual tasks, working on their house, or engaging with technical topics. Their home is always filled with stimulating things. They enjoy making changes around the house to create a stimulating environment, making it beautiful, full of colors and sensations, and an overall joyful atmosphere. In terms of conservation, they are very hands-on. They enjoy technical aspects, like fixing washing machines, refrigerators, or gadgets. For example, they love working on computers, opening them up, fixing them, installing programs. They like using their hands to do things. They are very hands-on. Generally, they like to have order and prefer things to be in their place because it helps them feel good. The social 7 seeks social stimulation and loves to feel energized by being in groups. They enjoy being around people, meeting new people, and having different groups for different activities. They are highly sociable, and a social 7 can spend the entire week with people, talking all day, every day. It's what they love most. They are great at public relations and networking, being incredibly social, friendly, and fun. The social 7 can be a bit lazy in terms of being operational, meaning they seek to achieve the maximum result with the least amount of effort. For example, when they cook, they do it quickly, preparing fast meals just to get it over with. They tend to rush through tasks that don't interest them, completing them quickly to get them out of the way. The sexual 7, or transmitter, conveys stimulation. Some talk a lot, while others are a bit more reserved, but they still transmit energy in their own way. For example, they might dress attractively, wear colorful clothes, or put on makeup. Essentially, they use their appearance and presence to express themselves. Like all transmitters, not all of them communicate through words. Some show something of themselves through their body language or style, radiating a certain energy or vibe. You can identify them right away because they have many ideas and are a bit scattered. They tend to be passionate, enthusiastic, and very lively. They radiate energy. For type 7s, the challenge lies in managing a normal life while maintaining their constant need for novelty and stimulation. They are often drawn to new and exciting experiences, which can make it difficult for them to find stability or routine. Learning to be present and balancing their desire for adventure with daily responsibilities is crucial for their long-term well-being. I'll leave the link in the description and open a distribution list for all the videos related to the Enneagram as part of a course. Stay tuned for updates on the Enneagram in the video description below. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you have any ideas or comments, please do share. See you in the next video.